Welcome to Southeast Ohio Solar Haven once again. How y'all out there in the world today? Well, I guess I'm going to have to stand back here and let you get the big picture. I finally got these things finished. This one here is totally 100% pallet wood. Unfortunately, I had to sink into my supplies for the 2x6s on that side, because on both sides, because some of the pallet wood I was using was, well, it was busting up and breaking in half. But just on the two sides there, I was able to use the pallet woods on the back end there. I made this box a little differently, and I like the way it came out. These boxes are 4 foot wide by about 6. Well, they're a little over 6 foot long, I think. But yeah, they're going to do the job. You know, I'm not going to plant a big garden, but you know, filling these with dirt, I'm going to need about 2.5 yards. And as you can see, that's where they're going to be, I think. So they might get moved. I'm not sure, but I want to keep them right here in the backyard, easy to get to. But yeah, I finished them up, got them all done up today. It was a little bit trying earlier because of trying to bust apart these pallets, and some of them, you know, the wood would just bust up when you're trying to break them down, and it was getting a little frustrating. So that was the reason why I ended up using these 2x6s, because you know, I was able to save the long piece, some of the long pieces, like down here on the side where I didn't break them or they were cracked or whatever real bad. So I was able to do them mostly with pallet wood, with the exception of, you know, I had to use 4 of the 2x6s on those. But that, you know, that I had the wood. It was basically free, so technically I don't have nothing in that either. So I didn't have to worry too much about it. And it was in my stockpile of wood for my building, but you know, they're 2x6s, and I have more than enough 2x6 to do what I need. Plus I have extra too, even after I do what I need. Yep, got the solar panel still, of course. Did good on solar output today. I ran a lot, mostly off grid, and I did one grid time inverter, and I think I was at 6 or 7 kilowatts on the output of the grid time inverter, but I did a whopping 14.9 kilowatt off grid today. So add it up, guys. 21 kilowatts of power saved. And I know that may sound like a lot of power usage during the day, but you know, I'm trying to run a house here, you know, trying to power the house. And wifey, she got her new coffee pot, so that's a power sucker, if you want to call it. But yeah, I got those racks. I got to get those tires pumped up. Probably going to end up moving these. I notice I'm getting some shade here in the morning for some reason, but that's part of life. So yeah, I still got some pallets to bust up, and for my whatever, my lathing, for my whatever they want to call it, for my metal building, sheet metal building, I'm going to call it. But yeah, it's everything gets slowed down here an awful lot because, well, you got 1 minute you got it raining for 3 or 4 days in a row, and then you get 1 or 2 good days down here for some reason this year to do anything outside, and that's either mow grass or do an outside project that you've been wanting to do. And I wish this weather pattern would hurry up and change, It's supposed to get warm here. I think they said next week it's supposed to really warm up, and I'm like, we go from one extreme to another. It's like, well, 1 minute we're 50 and 60 degree temperatures, and you get an occasional 70 degree, and the next thing you know, you're at 85, 90 degree highs. It's like we are going to jump from winter to summer and not even have a spring this year. And we had a real, well, was it a couple of days ago, we had a downright freeze here, you know, 25 degrees at night. So, I mean, it still wouldn't have done any good to have any plants out, because, you know, we had two or three nights of bad freeze. And kind of stunts anything, you know, for planting or anything. It's sure as heck don't stunt the grass growth or anything like that, but that's just another thing in our world we have to deal with, is grass when we have to mow it. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update. We're here working on, you know, couple small little garden beds, and then we'll get those filled up with dirt, and then I think right after that we're going to be jumping into the building project for having a building behind the solar panels here. And I'm still debating on the wind gen. Might take it down because it causes some shading. It'll probably cause shading issues. I think it will. And I can always move that and, well, put it someplace else if I have to. Might put them down here towards the end somewhere. I don't know. It just depends on what I can get done with it, or where I could put it. But anyway, my evening's done. It's probably around 8 o'clock at night. And I'm tired. I'm bushed. I'm wore out, and throwing a 3-pound little mini sledgehammer around busting stuff apart all day kind of got old after a while. But like I say, you know, click down there to subscribe. It only hurt once. Trust me, it only hurt once. And you know, click that bell notification if you want notification of any of my new videos coming out, and click that like button down there if you like what you're seeing. Besides all that, people, stay safe, stay dry, and stay virus free. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Take care. Bye bye, all.